And finally, to our special segment, Resurgent Africa. Amid the stories of coups and crises, we get you tales of hope and positivity that often get overlooked, but not on this show. Now, today, our story is a testament to Morocco's fighting spirit. As years of drought threaten the country's agriculture sector, scientists have developed new strains of climate-resilient crops. Around 50 new species of grains, legumes and oilseeds are being made. It not only aims to offset a drop in agricultural yield, but also to boost crop production by 50%. So even as Morocco battles this climate crisis, the country is already preparing for its future.
Years of drought, an acute water shortage, Morocco has endured some of the harshest impacts of human-induced climate change, but that has not discouraged people in the North African country. In fact, it has only strengthened their resolve to fight the climate crisis. As Morocco steps into its sixth consecutive year of dry spell, scientists in the country have devised a method to combat crop shortage. They have developed new strains of food crops that are resilient to the adverse effects of climate change. Morocco's Institute for Agricultural Research has come up with around 50 new species of grains, legumes, and oilseeds. They have been tailored to respond to the drop in agricultural yield. Scientists expect the new climate-resilient crops to boost production by a massive 50%, and although the research into the crops remains in the early stages, trials have already begun in various locations like Garb, Ses, and Tadla in central Morocco. In the past, occasional drought in Morocco were followed by periods of rain, but now, the country is assumed to have entered a prolonged dry spell, and years of dry weather have threatened the agriculture sector.
There is a severe drought this year, which led to a rise in the cost of fodder and a decrease in the production of livestock, such as sheep and goats, which did not reproduce as before.
Agriculture is a crucial sector in Morocco. It accounts for roughly 14% of the country's exports and employs a third of the country's working-age population. So, disruptions in the sector are likely to severely threaten Morocco's food security. To counter that, the country has introduced the Green Generation 2020 to 2030 strategy. The plan was launched by Morocco's King Mohammed VI in February 2020. It aims to develop a sustainable model of agriculture.
Successive years of drought prompted the Ministry of Agriculture to implement a set of programs and strategies that were implemented at the regional level, at the level of our office, the Regional Office for Agricultural Investment in Malouya. It was implemented even at the level of the irrigation networks, and also the main canals that supply the region with irrigation water and drinking water as well.
The plan seeks to increase agricultural exports to $6.4 billion and the agriculture GDP to $26.5 billion by the end of the decade. Now, even as large swathes of lands go barren, and climate change brings a whole new set of uncertainties, resilient Morocco is preparing for its future with new inventions and government programs. The country is shifting its focus to finding solutions rather than lamenting its loss.
Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison LaGrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. South Africa goes to the polls on the 29th of May. I will track the election and bring you ground reports. Is it the end of the road for the African National Congress? And will former President Jacob Zuma stage a dramatic comeback? From elections, to climate change, to innovations, and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global South. Join me every weekday live on Firstpost.